Hi, beautiful Scorpio. How are you? I hope you're doing really great and that, the beginning of the new year is going well for you. It's CJ here, and I am going to do your for singles love reading for February 2022. I am doing this reading on February 5th. So this reading of the energy may kind of spill into March a little bit. Time is fluid. So we're just going to kind of get started. Just a couple of things. It's a non-gender specific read, as well as it's not going to resonate with everyone. So please just take what does and leave the rest for someone else. What else is there? Let's see. I was going to say something. Oh, it can apply obviously to any place you have Scorpio in your chart. And it also can be for cross watchers because there might be someone who is interested in a Scorpio and they're just wanting to check in and see what's going on with you. So everyone's welcome. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your support. Your likes, your subscribes, all of that wonderful, wonderful things. Thank you so much. It means a lot. So, further ado, I think we should just get started, Scorpio. And I am still struggling with my words. No, it is not a normal thing, but it happens with Mercury retrograde every single time for me. So let's just hope that I can get the words out that need to be said. Okay, let's open it up, Spirit. Let's get going on this love reading for all of those Scorpios. I almost said Cancer. I know your fellow water sign. That are single, meaning not in a committed relationship, not married, not living with someone. You're single, you're fancy free. You might be dating someone, but it's not on a committed level yet, okay? Just to be clear, I will be doing couples readings in the next day or two, but that's not why you're here. So let's get started. Okay, Spirit, what do you have for our beautiful water sign, Scorpio? February 2022. Those that are single, in love, yeah, okay, that's it. What do we got? Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost self to each other, your bond deepens. Well, instantly, Spirit is giving me the energy, Scorpio, that you are going to be meeting someone this month that is going to be pretty cool. I think it's going to be exciting. Scorpio, you don't reveal yourself to everyone. I mean, you are you're a scorpion. You have a stinger. You are very deep and magical and very intuitive and loving and smart and all of that beautiful thing, all those beautiful attributes. But you don't really reveal everything right off the top, Even being a water sign, you are a little bit more reserved when it comes to expressing your emotions. I'll put it that way. You are a little bit more guarded. And that's good. But this is the indication here is that you're going to be meeting someone this month, or maybe you already know them, where you're going to feel a little bit more open to allowing them to see a little bit deeper of you and for you to actually get a little bit more insight probably to who they are. I like that energy for this love reading for the singles. All right, let's get a card now out of the wisdom of the Oracle, Spirit, for Scorpio for this reading. February 2022. What's going on for our Scorpio? Why am I having a hard time saying scorpions? Oh, the struggle is real. All right, what do we got? Treasure Island. Oh, this is good stuff. Okay, Treasure Island. Well, what do you think of when you think of Treasure Island? All the riches, all the coins and the jewels and all the beautiful things, right? Yeah, I feel like it is very much indicating here that there is going to be someone that's coming towards you that is going to make you feel really good. I am going to read out of the book because there's 3 meanings for each card in this deck, which is amazing, but I don't know all the meanings yet. This deck and myself, we're still building our connection and our relationship. So I'm going to actually take a moment and just find the romance message in the book. So bear with me for 1 second. And we are going to dive in. I'll hold it up for you. Hopefully you can see it. Look at that. It's a beautiful turtle in the ocean. And hopefully you can see there's tons of hearts coming out of this illuminating treasure chest. It says, your relationship is a treasure, providing even more than you need, but you may not see that right now. No matter how long you've been together, you and your partner are always discovering hidden gems about yourselves and each other. Now is a time of discovery. Wow, does that not just go great with getting to know each other? It's as if everything is in sync and everything is new again. Romance blooms and love is in the air. You can be assured that this partnership will bring you great gifts and valuable lessons. Keep your heart open. The message of this card is to celebrate love and what it teaches you. Oh, Scorpio, I'm seriously getting these tingles. I feel for the majority of you guys, you are going to be meeting someone, or you have, and man, you guys are just going to be, there's like electricity happening here. I love this. These two cards are going absolutely perfect together. Thank you so much, Spirit. Someone's coming into your life, and you are going to be really jiving. That's what I'm going to say. It is going to feel good. Good, good, good. Okay, let's get into the tarot. I'm going to be doing a 7-card spread here. It's really about you more than... I'll stop talking. We're going to just start. All right, so the first card I'm going to pull out, Scorpio, is going to be the position of your desires and your wishes as far as love goes. Okay, Spirit, so let's get a card for Scorpio's desires, what they're wishing for. Ooh. 4 of Pentacles. Okay, interesting. All right. Let's get a card for the lessons you've learned in love. Ooh. That's my fault, so I'm not going to take that. I'm going to do 3 shuffles, Scorpio. Just the cards just I feel like a spirit wants me to do that. Okay. All right, so the card that represents love lessons is, Knight of Swords. The next card we're going to pull is the card that represents, the scars, the wounds, the pain that has been caused from past relationships. And this is all about all relationships, not just the romantic part. But things that have hurt you that still kind of are more like shackles, kind of that keep you from opening completely up. And that is the 3 of Wands, okay? Next card we're pulling is, where is your heart at? How ready is your heart? Your heart looks really ready. Knight of Wands. Where is your mind at? Is your mind ready? The Hermit, okay. And where's your soul at? Strength, okay. And the outcome of this read. Knight of Pentacles, okay. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so Scorpio, let's start. The card that's representing your hopes and your desires and your wishes, it's kind of interesting because it's a 4 of Pentacles. The energy I'm getting off here is that you're kind of actually, I'm sorry, I don't mean to giggle, but the energy I'm kind of getting is that you're a little freaked out about, probably even right now, to those that I'm picking up really strongly on your energy, you might be a little freaked out about having to open up here. Look at how she's kind of holding her purse, right? It's Pentacles. But the energy I'm really picking up here is that you're kind of probably freaking out at the fact that there may be this person that's coming to you this month, going into March, and you're not really sure if you really want to open up everything, because it's scary, right? It's scary to be vulnerable. It's scary to take that risk. So it's kind of funny because I'm looking at where your heart really is, which is the Knight of Wands, which is really going for it and being excited and carefree. That's where your heart is, but there's something here that is keeping you a little bit freaked out about getting to know another person and letting them see everything about you. Because it says, as you reveal your innermost self to each other, your bond deepens. And so I'm definitely picking up a little bit that you're a bit freaked out about it. You want it, but you're not sure if you're willing to open completely up here. Okay, that makes sense. We're going to have to dig into what was going on. When we look at love lessons, it looks like in your past, you have learned that when you want something, you go for it. The Knight of Swords is running towards what he wants and going quite quickly. So the energy that I'm picking up is that in the past, especially on a love relationship, I'm really getting this here. If there was someone that you were interested in, you really kind of didn't hesitate. You just went for it. And you didn't really hold back. So the lesson here is that you do know somewhere inside of yourself, Scorpio, that if there's someone or there's something that you want, you've got to actually pursue it, right? You kind of can't pursue it, though, if you are closing yourself off. So you can't have both ways here. Not to be, harsh or anything, but you can't have it both ways. You can't be the Knight of Wands, which is, like I said, liberation. This is passion, excitement. She's banging on the drums. She's making music. There's electricity coming out. She is ready and raring to go. But you can't be like that if you're like that. It's two different kind of energies. And I'm not making light of it, but it's kind of cute here because I can just kind of feel this. You're like, I want love and I want to do all that, but it's like, you're sitting across from this person and they start asking deep questions and diving deep into who you are, and you're like, I want this relationship, I want to have a relationship, I want this passion and stuff, but I'm kind of freaked out about opening up too much. That's kind of what I'm picking up here. I do feel like, as far as the wounds, the scars, the shackles that maybe have kept you or have made you kind of be a little bit more reserved, is that, I'm getting two things here. It's like, I feel like I'm seeing the other person here, because we have the Three of Wands, and the energy I'm picking up here is that, how do I put this? I got to try and figure out the right words. The things that have left you scarred is almost like someone has left you. That's kind of the energy I'm getting here. Is that, maybe someone pursued you in the past and you pursued them, right? Because I'm going to look at both cards here. But almost like they just discarded you because now they had their sights on something else. I hope that makes sense. That you shared yourself with them, you opened yourself up, you gave yourself to them, something like that, and then they were like, okay, that's great, thanks very much, but now I'm going to go on this new path. I'm going to go hang out with this new person, something like that. And almost, because the energy I'm really picking up off of this card is almost like a feeling of not feeling enough, that someone has made you feel like you weren't enough, and that they were always searching for something else. And that makes sense to me, as why you would be a little bit reserved to really open yourself up here. But I gotta say, Scorpio, the fact that you have Treasure Island, you heard me read what the message is of this book, of this card. It's a beautiful thing. You have to open up. You gotta allow yourself to open up here. Because, like I said, your heart wants it. Your heart's ready to take that leap. Your heart's ready to go after it. You need some passion back in your life. Your heart is ready. When it comes to your mind, we have the Hermit. That's Virgo's card. Your mind's not really sure. It's kind of like your mind is like, do I want it or don't I want it? Do I want to just be by myself or do I want love? You see what I mean? This is kind of a perplexed kind of reading here, because it feels like you're a little bit disconjointed on where you really are as far as what you want as far as love. The Hermit is about going within, and it is about getting clarity, and perhaps that's what your mind is suggesting here, is that you got to really get clear of what it is you are wanting, and are you willing to open yourself up? Your soul is reminding you where your soul is at, is it's going to take some bloody strength here. You're going to have to be courageous if you want this love. If you want all that the treasure island is willing and giving you, that is coming towards you. But it's going to take some courage. Spirit, your soul is saying, Scorpio, you're going to have to be really courageous here. You're going to have to really open yourself up. You got to kind of like allow yourself to be a bit more vulnerable. I'm not saying, oh my God, wear your heart on your sleeve and, just profess everything. That's not at all what I'm getting from here, but it's small little increments of opening yourself up. Be willing to try some new things. Be willing to talk to different people, even if there is no romantic interest there. There's something here very much coming through that you need to allow yourself to open up, because you deserve love just like everyone else does, regardless of the past and hurts that might have caused you to feel maybe like you weren't good enough, right? But remember, please remember, you are good enough. And if someone has walked away from you because they just, they're just kind of like, oh, this is great. Well, now I'm moving on to that. Now I'm moving on to that. That's a reflection of who they are and their journey. It has nothing to do with you. When we look at the potential outcome, I feel like you are going to be making some moves here. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So it feels like you're going to be opening yourself up, but I think you're going to be doing it like slowly. You're going to be a little bit more reserved, I feel. But you are going to actually start to open yourself up. You're allowing yourself to move towards perhaps a new relationship. Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck, and that's okay. We all move at different paces. If you have been kind of closed off because you've been injured and hurt from the past, as well as, look what's going on right now in the world. It's not like we're all can all hang out all the time and stuff, depending on where you live. So even that can be a little bit reclusive. And we can kind of get used to not being out and about and meeting people. So that might be playing into this reading a bit as well. But I feel like you are going to start making some move to opening up. And it's worth it. It's worth it because there's this treasure that is waiting for you. On the bottom of the deck, we do have the Queen of Pentacles. And this is indicating here that you are really kind of keeping yourself quite grounded. And you're patiently willing to wait. This is an independent card. This is one that is very secure in themselves and quite comfortable being on their own. But this is a love reading, Scorpio. So if you're wanting love in your life, this is a beautiful energy to always be in. You don't have to sacrifice this in order to be in a relationship, because the right person is going to love every aspect of this energy within you. But it is, again, like I said, that's that independent energy. And along with the Four of Pentacles, it's kind of like a little bit of mixed messages coming through here for me, that you've got to get clear on, are you going to allow yourself to go and pursue love, or are you going to allow someone to pursue you? Does that make sense? I hope it does. Let's get some clarifiers. Because what looks like wants to come in for you as far as love looks beautiful. But it is going to require courage and the ability to maybe put your stinger down a little bit. You got that pointy stinger, and it can be very sharp. So maybe you just need to kind of like tune that down a bit and trust your intuition, Scorpio, because your intuition guides you all the time. And you're highly intuitive, one of the most highly intuitive signs out of all the water signs. Put that stinger away a little bit and allow people to come a little closer to you. Okay? Hope that makes sense. Let's get some clarifiers. What do I want to clarify here? I actually want to clarify the Four of Pentacles. This is what is the position of what you desire. But I'm not really feeling like that's really what you would desire. Otherwise, you wouldn't be listening to this reading. Okay, Spirit, can you clarify the Four of Pentacles for Scorpio for this reading of those that are single for February 2022, please? Ten of Coins. Okay, so, and Three of Wands. So 10 of Coins is clarifying. Gosh, this is really sweet. The 10 of Coins is clarifying the Four of Pentacles. So see, this is more the truth. You want it. You want it all. You want it all. Perhaps you thought you had it all somewhere in the past, and that has made you hesitant. Like, no, man, I'm not going to risk it again. I'm not going to put all myself out there because it's risky. Well, you have to. You kind of got to if you want all of this. Ten of Pentacles is happy home, happy family, happy love life, happy. Joy, joy, joy. You know? So you got to pick. You got to pick. You don't have to go fast. You don't have to move swiftly. You can be cautious. You can take your time. You can open up at your own speed. But the most important thing here is to begin opening up. I'm going to get one more I want to get a clarifier on the Knight of Pentacles, please, Spirit. I'm not even going to ask what they're going to clarify. I just want another card on that, please. The World. Cycle coming to completion here. Okay, I like that, because the World showing up here is saying that you're going to be brave. You're going to be courageous like your soul wants you to, and like your heart wants you to. And you're going to get some clarity here, and you're going to actually work hard to opening yourself up. And that's going to change everything for you. Because the World speaks of closure. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, excuse me. It speaks of closure of one cycle. Oh my gosh, now I'm all of a sudden, I really can't speak. It speaks of like one cycle ending so that a new cycle can begin again. And I like that, because you are going to be moving at a slow pace, taking it nice and slow, easy, comfortable, but not too comfortable. You got to push yourself a little bit out there to allow this old way of being to close out. We have the Wheel of Fortune underneath too, and so that is telling me right then there is that when you allow yourself to open up more, you know, you are going to get all that you want in love. The right person is going to come along. All right, let's actually do that. Let's pull a card. Let's see, Spirit, can you give us any indication of who could be coming towards our Scorpio? I wanted to say Cancer again. Weird. Can you give us any kind of information, clarity, advice, something of what is coming towards Scorpio once they start to open up? Excuse me. Well, whoever it is divinely orchestrated. We got the Star, Aquarius card. Could be an Aquarius that's coming towards you. Beautiful. Whoever it is that's coming towards you, when you are ready, this is very similar to Cancer's reading, I think. You're going to be healed. You're going to have renewed faith in love and in the passion. And it is divinely being brought to you by Source, I feel. He or she will be divinely orchestrated with you. And when you start to open up, you are going to realize that it's much easier than you even imagined to open up. Beautiful. Huh. Okay. So this just feels very much like there's a little bit more work for you to do on you. Someone's coming in, divinely blessed, divinely orchestrated. Could be an Aquarius. Could be a Virgo. I'm just going to call out some of the cards here in case you're interested. We got Leo here. But in fact, we actually have all kind of signs here. The only thing that we don't really have is Cups, which is interesting. See, and that is almost indicative of like that you've kind of closed yourself off because your element isn't even being represented here, which is quite interesting on a love read. I just want to take a moment, bear with me. I just want to make sure there's not something else here that I may need to express. It is really truly about when you start to open up, Scorpio, because I feel right now you're kind of closed off. And I don't know if it's closed off because you're closed off emotionally or if you're closed off because of restrictions and all of that stuff, or if it's a combination of both of those things. There is just this strong energy here that when you do start to kind of open yourself up a little bit, even little bit by little bit by little bit, it's going to get easier and easier. And then what comes towards you, whoever this is that's coming towards you, it feels very divinely orchestrated. And I think you're going to feel safe enough to really then be able to show your entire self to that person, and they will feel like they can show themselves completely to you, and then it becomes this beautiful union. Just got to look at this card again. You know, it's, and enjoy that energy. You know, at the very beginning of relationships, when there's that bit of pursuit and all of that, it is beautiful getting to know another person. And it feels like whoever this is going to be for you it's going to be a very strong bond between the two of you. Could even be another water sign, because I kept wanting to say Cancer. So, I don't know. It could be. All right, Scorpio, this is what I have. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to get you one card from Treasures of Tikashi. But you have everything that you need in order to bring all of this really yummy love towards you. Okay, I'm going to stop preaching now. One card, Spirits. One card and we'll close this reading off. Nurturing. I like that. That's nice. Nurturing has come out. Excuse me. Take time out to nurture yourself. Stop and smell the roses or buy yourself some. Nourish your body with healthy, well-balanced diet and clean water. Imagine how special you can feel when you nurture yourself on the inside. No better time than the present than to give yourself this present. You know, and that goes really nice, Scorpio, because that is the energy that I've been feeling, is like you've kind of been closed off for some reason. And obviously, you know, you probably have had past pain. I do get for some of you that someone was always wanting something else, you know, oh, I get this person, now I want someone else. You know, that kind of thing. And that causes a lot of pain, and that can cause us to really close up and not want to open or expand, even if we really, in our heart of hearts, want this. Our mind can be a very powerful force to reckon with, because our mind tries to keep us protected, right? It tries to say, no, don't do that, because you're just going to only get hurt, all that stuff. Spirit is reminding you got to have courage, you got to have faith, you got to believe, and take care of yourself. And part of nurturing yourself is allowing yourself to open up and allow yourself to be you, and like be you and own you, you know, and allow others to get to know you, because you're beautiful inside and out. So if you want love, it is coming for you. You just are going to have to open up a little bit. Otherwise, someone can't. How are they ever going to get in? You ever met one of those people that are so closed off, you can't even have a conversation with them because they're so closed off? And I'm not in any way saying that's where you are at, Scorpio, at all. I'm not. But have you ever met those kind of people where it is just absolutely, it feels like hell trying to have a conversation with them? It's just like you constantly have to ask them questions, and they give you a yes or a no or a maybe so for an answer. I've been in that situation lots, and it is awkward as hell because they're so closed off. So even if I wanted to be friends with someone like that, there's no way I can penetrate them. So I feel very much like Spirit is asking you to really allow yourself to open up a little bit. It's going to be a beautiful gift that you give to yourself, and that is also going to allow a beautiful person to come in that is going to also be a gift to you as well as you will be to them. Hope that makes sense. Okay, that's what I have for you. All you singles out there, open up, explore, take a risk. Take a little risk, just a little risk. And you'll see, it'll get easier, okay? I wish you love and passion and romance and all of that stuff. Feel like it's coming. Okay, that's all I have. I'm going to close it off. Please remember to leave a like, a subscribe. It really counts for me, so thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed this reading and have a fabulous February. Take care.